I'm gonna tell a story about a difficult choice. So once upon a time, there was a Korean woman who lived with her husband, her brother, and her son. They lived together, and one day the king has ordered to go all the strongmen to fight to the army of another country, and all the strongmen in the country has to go to the battle and fight with the army from another country. So, and then the Korean woman was very worried that this all of his family member will has to go to the war because all of them are men. And then one day the king made an order: a strong man in the country had to get ready and go to the war and fight the battle against the army from another country. And the Korean woman, she knew that if the son, the husband, and the brother will go to the war, and there are very less chance of for them to survive and came back to the country. So she was thinking, and only a few men survived and came back to live with their family after the battle. So the Korean woman was very worried about that, and one day she have decided, she make a brave decisions, and she requested to the king that I would like, please release them, because there are very less chance of for them to coming back from the battle, and if all of them are very important to me, so I couldn't live without them, so please release them. So the Korean woman was bravely made a request to the king, and the king has told her that all the strongmen has to go to the battle, and then give me a good explanation why you want them not to go to the battle. This is a decision for the country. And the Korean woman said, all of them are very important to me, please release them. And then the king was thinking that, okay, if you can give me a good explanation, then I will release one of them. Two will remain and fight for the battle. Two will remain in my army and go to the battle. So I'll give you, the king said, I will give you a choice to choose one of them. So you make a decision. So the Korean woman was thinking very carefully, and everybody, the audience, was very interested on how she would answer to the king. And then finally the Korean woman told the king that I will choose my brother to stay with me. The king was very surprised with her answer, and then the king wanted to test her intelligence. So the king asked her, brave woman, why do you choose your brother? And the Korean woman responded, all of them, my son, my husband, my brother, all of them are very important to my life. I couldn't live without them. But you only give me one choice, so I have to make a good decision, a good judgment. I can get another husband and have a son, but I will never have my brother again, because my parents are passed away long ago. So I make a good decision on that. And the king was very satisfied with her answer. And then the king said, this is a good lesson. And the king said, okay, brave woman, I'm gonna release your brother and your son and your husband. Now you all are free to go home. So the woman took her husband, brother, and her son, and they go home and live happily together. So this is about the king testing a Korean woman, the Korean woman intelligence. And in certain situation, we learn from the story that in certain situation we have to be very calm and make a good judgment and decision based on the emergency situation.